If you're following Johnny and Amber and events after Virginia, you might know Amber's still in Aquaman 2. Now, what I usually do is I cover entertainment, pop culture articles, things like that, with opinions on storyline, some box office, of course, predictions, but this here is a business site, so I figured maybe they have a slightly different opinion. It's called Warner Bros. Releases Aquaman 2 teaser, Amber Heard returns in the sequel, which we knew. The article's slightly older, but obviously, movie's not out yet, so it's still kind of relevant. I think they're called Business Standard. Actually, BS, which stands for something else, but let's see about that. Warner Bros. Has released the first official teaser for Aquaman 2 and also announced the trailer release date. Warner Bros. Shared the teaser on X and announced they will release the trailer on this Thursday, which we knew. Aquaman 2 is a sequel to Aquaman that was released in 2018 and was the highest grossing movie from the DC Extended Universe, earning over $1 billion. Aquaman was the only movie after The Dark Knight that crossed the $1 billion mark, and The Dark Knight was great. Aquaman 1 was I found slightly boring. I've said it over and over, but let's repeat. They say the official trailer is 30 seconds long, and a few things it features, which we pretty much know. Features Amber for 1 second banging on some glass. Wait, it's like half a second, not even 1 second. Fewer expectations from Aquaman 2. Well, that's a sad tale. Although the first part of the Aquaman ranked over $1 billion, sadly, most moviegoers, even including some employed by Warner Bros., aren't very enthusiastic about the sequel. With the prestigious production house posting back-to-back flops, 3 consecutive, and the DC films taking a massive hit, the critics are weighing their predictions cautiously. The scene is very much different now from what it was when Aquaman was released back in 2018. The writer's strike has made things worse. However, Momoa's charismatic character in the movie's keeping hopes buoyant. Buoyant. Floating, I guess they mean. Like a buoy. The makers also confirmed that Amber Heard will reprise her role. About Aquaman 2. So basically, they're a business site, but honestly, it does seem kind of like BS to me. Technically meaning business standard, but also could mean something else you might know. They feature the trailer, and that's about it. So I guess I was wrong. So business sites aren't saying much different than pop culture, entertainment. They're just saying basically, well, we don't know. Seems a bit risky. Seems like everything's up in the air. Superhero movies are kind of on the downside. Momoa is still good, but honestly, I expected more. Some number crunches, things like that. I don't actually think they are the business standard. As for me, if you haven't heard it, I still think this will do okay. I mean, the reason is, I know there have been flops, like they say 3 in a row, but I just think Aquaman is a slightly different crowd than the regular DC moviegoers. Aquaman's not exactly that in the cape flying around blowing shit up superhero. He's more of a natural kind of hippie guy that a slightly different part of the fan base responds to, and he probably brings in some women. Now, a lot of those women are on Johnny's side and won't see it, but I'm sure there's some, who are big enough Momoa fans to go support. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time. If you're following Johnny and Amber and events after Virginia, you probably know one thing kind of on the sideline is Aquaman 2 that's coming out. That's coming out. It's easy to say when you speak English, but if you haven't for like the last 17 years every day, sometimes things like that get fucked up. Take 2.